The newest trailer for Pokémon Scarlet and Violet has given us a better look at the game, and boy does it look different. I had expected future trailers to better win me over in terms of the visual style presented for these games, but I had said in the past that I felt Scarlet and Violet might be drifting farther away from the 2D anime style that Pokémon was built off of. And it's not just that the original games were sprite-based. Game Freak literally started as a print magazine, so 2D anime and manga style is in their genes. But now that we get to see a lot more, not only getting a full trailer, but an additional gameplay presentation, I think that these games are coming more into their own style. It definitely still looks like the main series games, but also seems to lean more into the style of previous Pokemon home console games. But the number one thing that felt a little off about these games was how the character design was translated from 2D into 3D, as the Pokemon franchise still releases promotional key art for their characters that is in a different medium from their appearance in game. Even though we had gotten 2 trailers for Scarlet and Violet before, they only showed a handful of human characters and even then didn't show a lot of footage. But now with the new footage from the recent direct, it better ties together the world of this game. Let's start off with the protagonists, who were the most egregious examples, being described as wax figures or dolls. I think the main thing was that the nose was modeled and cast a shadow at every angle, which while being realistic doesn't keep in line with the traditional anime style. It's still present obviously, but for some reason doesn't feel as jarring. For sure the type of lighting used is different, and I think it better complements the characters and even the Pokemon. You can see it most when comparing the cutscene of the starter Pokemon, but also the characters' eyes are just better done to make them look less doll-like. No staring off into space. Again, just overall improvements that we would expect. When we see the protagonists sporting the variations of character customization, they can look better though, but I feel that's more of a matter of drip rather than visuals, which I'll talk about later. I feel that it's because we really get to see more human characters who actually move that the Paldea region has been given a bit more life. Nemona got some good reactions because we saw her in a cutscene as well as some other animations, but when the professors were first shown, they weren't really doing anything. Now in the new trailer, we really get to see their character come through even just a little bit. And the new characters look good as well. Penny seems a bit boring on the surface, but I suppose that's what her character is meant to be like at first. Though the few seconds we see of Arven make him really expressive, and this gives me the feeling of the animation and movements of Pokemon's 3D era that we've become familiar with. I know at times in the overworld some things aren't top notch, but the character animations in cutscenes, as well as battle introductions, have been great on the Nintendo Switch for Pokemon. When a character gets to be fully realized is when Game Freak shines, and Sword and Shield did a great job in this aspect. They have their own flair to them that I've come to love, and I definitely see that coming from this moment in Scarlet and Violet. So it's good to see that that's preserved and maintains the feeling while being improved. Now if we're talking about the quality of the graphics, IDK man, it looks good for a 3D Pokemon game. I don't care all that much, but at times when we zoom into the ground and we see the pixels, even though it shouldn't be fully focused on, it does detract from the moments where the game actually looks good. Pokemon is clearly going for a specific graphical style where some of the portions are simplified. Again, the whole anime style argument. But the environments are still the one thing that are lacking from Pokemon on the Switch. The trees shouldn't be the nail in the coffin for this game, but I feel like it's fine to acknowledge that they can look better. And the Switch as a console isn't an excuse because have you seen some of the games that it can run? This is probably the final thing I'll say about the graphics in Pokemon ever, but I guess the main point is that they're perfectly fine for what they are, because the main focus of these games are the Pokemon, the characters, and the overall feeling, which Scarlet and Violet are doing well based off of the recent footage. And along with that, I think I'm ready for this game. Getting the traditional full look at this game is what I think we all really needed to make something close to our final decisions. From here on out, the next few trailers will mainly be showing new characters and Pokemon. I think this will be the last current discussion type of video for a while because I want to get back to making the funny. Thank you to all of my channel members who make videos like this possible, especially the Great Gators Jackson, Justin R, Mr. Pig Puncher, and Quago. If you'd like to support, get a shout out here, and some access to emotes used in comments and live streams, then you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes as well. Anyway, this has been GatorX, and I'll catch you all later.
伝説のポケモンを取るって夢があるよね。めっちゃロマンチストの人がいます。何かいそうですね。なんか来たんだけど。ルギアですよ、シャッター。うわ、みんなに見せよう。シャッターチャンス。さあ、取ってらっしゃい。
ニューポケモンスナップ。
It's you. Yes.
I don't want to make accusations, but I bet he's using steroids on that Sunflora.